Good morning, my Storytime friends. Hello, how are you today? Good morning, everyone. Who am I? My name is Lynn or Miss Lynn. Either one works for me. And where am I? I'm in the Sun Prairie Public Library in the Storytime room. I know it's good to be here. I wonder who's watching with me. Oh, good morning, Kaiwan and Dernick. Oh, it's good to see you. Good morning. How are you today? Hello. Good morning, Aubrey and Maya. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. I'm glad you could be here. Oh, and good morning, Lillian and Julia. Hello, how are you today? It's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Hannah. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Allie. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Teddy. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Ellie. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning, CJ. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Ophelia and Oliver. How are you today? It's good to see you. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Everett. How are you today? It's good to see you. Good morning. Hello. How are you today? Good morning, Dylan and Abby and William. How are you? Good morning. It's good to see you. Hello. Well, it's so good to see all my Storytime friends. I'd love to see you on Tuesday mornings. Good morning. I wonder if any of you see a clue about what Storytime is about today. Do you see a clue? I know. Is there a clue back there? Do any of you like the thing that I have on the board today? Do you think we might be telling stories about that today? I think we might be. All right. Well, you know what? I think we should go ahead and do our Storytime song, and then more of our friends can keep joining us, and then we'll get started with truck story time. Yeah! All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Can you help me with our Storytime song? Here we go. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? No. First, you gotta shake the wiggles out of my toes, out of my fingers, and out of my nose. Then I look around for my special place and sit right down with a great big smile on my face. Good smiles. Then I stick my legs out in front of me, right across like a pretzel. 1, 2, 3. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? No. Then I give a little giggle. from down inside. I open my ears and my eyes so wide. It's real still. You can't hear me because I'm as quiet as a mouse. I'm as quiet as can be. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? Yes. All right. We are ready. Well, I think you saw there's some clues back here. What do you see back here? Some trucks. That's right. How many of you like trucks out there? Do you like trucks? Do you ever play with trucks? Mm-hmm. And things that go, all kinds of things that go. There's lots of things that go, right? All our stories today are about trucks and things that go. Yeah. Well, let's start off with some diggers with Dig, Dig, Digging by Margaret Mayo and Alex Ayliffe, published by Henry Holt and read with permission. Let's see all the trucks that we can find in here. Diggers! Diggers are good at dig, dig, digging, scooping up the earth and lifting and tipping. They make huge holes with their dig, dig, digging. They can work all day. Oh, what kind of truck is that? Yeah, fire engine. Fire engines are good at racing. Look out. Bright lights flashing. Hoses at the ready for swoosh, swoosh, swooshing. They can work all day. What sound does a fire engine make? Wee, wee, wee. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Tractor. Tractors are good at pulling, plowing up the field with a squelch, squelching. Round go the wheels, see the dirt flying. They can work all day. Oh, what's that? Garbage truck. Garbage trucks are good at gobbling. Crunching messy garbage bags, squeezing and squashing. Busy garbage ears, always gobbling. They can work all day. Oh, what is that? Crane. Cranes are good at lifting. Up go the bricks to the top of the building. Down come the pipes, very slowly spinning. They can work all day. What is that? It's a car transporter. Transporters are good at car transporting. Ramps down, ramps up. Shiny cars loading. All aboard! Off they go. Vroom, vroom, vrooming. They can work all day. Oh, what kind of truck is that? That's right, dump truck. Dump trucks are good at dumping. Carrying heavy loads and tipping. Out fall the rocks. Crash. Rumbling and tumbling. They can work all day. Oh, something different. What is that? Helicopter. Rescue helicopters are good at whirring, hovering and zooming. Rotor blades whizzing. Down comes the rope. Look, someone needs rescuing. They can work all day. Road rollers. Can you roll your arms like a road roller? Rollers are good at rolling, pressing hot, sticky tar, smoothing and spreading, flattening the new road and slowly rolling. They can work all day. Bulldozers! Bulldozers are good at pushing over rough, bumpy ground, scraping and shoving. Caterpillar treads are gripping. They can work all day. Oh, trucks! Trucks are good at long distance traveling. Long ones, tall ones, different loads carrying. Blowing their horns. Beep, beep. Their big wheels turning. They can work all day. What a busy day. Now it's time for resting. Brakes on, engines off. The sun is setting. No beep beeping. No vroom vrooming. Shh. They can rest all night. So many different types of things that go. Did you know all those different kinds of things that go? There were so many different kinds in there, weren't there? So many different kinds. I wonder if you knew all of them or if some of those were new to you. Were any of those new to you? What do you think? Well, you know what? Some of those trucks are big helpers, right? Some of them they are big and strong and help us do lots of things. What about a little truck? Do you think a little truck could help too? Let's find out with Bulldozer Helps Out by Candace Fleming and Eric Rohmann, published by Simon Schuster and read with permission. Is he kind of a little bulldozer with some bigger trucks? Let's see what happens if he tries to help. So some big trucks. The construction site bustled. Cement mixer was stirring. Crane truck was lifting. Digger truck was, what does digger truck do? Scooping. And bulldozer was watching, he said with a sigh. Puffing some smoke from his stack, he bumped to where the other trucks worked. I can help, he exclaimed. He raised his blade hopefully. Is he a little bulldozer? You're too little, rumbled Dump Truck. You'll get hurt. Building skyscrapers is a rough, tough job, clattered Cement Mixer. For rough, tough trucks, rattled Digger. Bulldozer turned away. The big trucks looked at one another. But maybe, claimed Crane. See over there? Crane pointed. That needs to be cleared and flattened. I can do it, cried Bulldozer. So what are you waiting for, kid? Grumbled Roller Truck. Hooray! Squealed Bulldozer. Conking his horn, he zoomed to his work site. Once there, he revved his motor, lowered his blade. Charge! Came to a stop. He sat, smoke puffing from his stack for a moment. Then he gave the pile a little nudge, and then a second, and then a third. And when he'd gotten it just right, he hunkered down, hushed and watchful. His motor hummed, soft as a lullaby. Hours passed. At last, the other trucks bumped to where Bulldozer was working. He hadn't done a single thing they'd asked. I thought he was big enough, boomed Digger. I thought he was rough enough, rattled Scraper. I thought he was tough enough, clattered Grader. Move out of the way, kid, roared Roller. I'll fix that in no time flat. But Bulldozer wouldn't move. Instead, he whispered, shh. How rude, belched Cement Mixer. Shh. Behave yourself, rattled Scraper. Shh. You mind Roller Truck this minute, clanged Crane. Shh. Then, above the banging, rattling, rumbling, floated a tiny, sweet sound. The trucks quieted, and in the silence, a chorus of gentle meows rose into the air. Is that what I think it is? Boomed Digger. Bulldozer raised his blade. He moved aside. Ah! What are they? Oh, they're pretty cute, kid, said Dump Truck. But taking care of babies, that's a rough, tough job. I can do it! I can do it! Cried Bulldozer. The big trucks looked at one another again. We believe you can, clanged Crane. And he did. Is that the perfect job for little Bulldozer? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you know what? I think we need to investigate some of these other trucks. Because we haven't seen all of these trucks yet, have we? You know, we saw Bulldozer and all of his buddies. We saw a whole bunch of other trucks in Digging. I don't think we saw all of these. But you know what? These trucks have a secret. Let me move this. These trucks are hiding some letters. Let's find out what those letters are. A T and an R and a U and a C and a K. Truck. That spells truck. We're going to learn a word today. Truck is truck. Oh, can you do this one with me? Let's drive our truck. Ready? It goes like this. There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, Truck. Truck. I'm driving it today. Oh. Well, you know what? We're going to cover up that first letter. What's that first letter? T. We're going to cover that up. And instead of saying T, what do? We clap. Ready? There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, Ruck. Ruck. I'm driving it today. Oh, good job. All right. Well, what letter is next? R. You got it. We're going to cover up that R. And now, how many times do we clap? 1, 2 times. You got it. Ready? Got your driving wheel? There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, Ruck. I'm driving it today. Oh, good job. What letter is next? The U. That's right. Cover up the U. How many times do we clap? 1, 2, 3 times. That's right. Okay, got your steering wheel. Here we go. There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, CK. I'm driving it today. Oh, you guys are doing great. What letter is next? The C. Now, how many times do we clap? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. What letter do we say really fast at the end? The K. You got it. Okay, ready? Got your steering wheel? There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, K. I'm driving it today. Oh, good job. Oh, now what letter's left? The K. We're going to cover up that K. How many times do we clap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Do we see any letters at all? No. We're going to drive our trucks. Here we go. There is a truck I like to drive. I'm driving it today. Oh, I'm driving it today. Oh, give yourself a big round of applause. All right. Let's honk our horns. Beep, beep. And honk our big truck horns. Honk, honk. Oh, you guys did great. Good job. Let's find some more trucks with a different song. Old MacDonald Had a Truck by Steve Goetz and Ada Kaban, published by Chronicle and read with permission. This is not the kind of truck you think it is. We're going to see what they're going to make with their truck. Let's see. We're going to start out with what kind of truck? A pickup truck. We're going to might go to a different kind of truck. We start out on the farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had what kind of truck? Excavator, E-I-E-I-O. Got your digger ready? With a dig here and a dig there. Here a dig, there a dig, everywhere a dig. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a front loader, E-I-E-I, whoa, with a scoop here and a scoop there, here a scoop, there a scoop, everywhere a scoop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bulldozer, E-I-E-I, mow, with a push here and a push there, here a push, there a push, everywhere a push. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a motor grader, E-I-E-I-ho, with a scrape rake here and a rake scrape there, here a scrape, there a rake, everywhere a scrape rake. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dump truck, E-I-E-I-O, with a dump thump here and a dump thump there, here a dump thump, there a dump thump, everywhere a dump thump. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a steamroller, E-I-E-I, slow, with a squish smash here and a squish smash there, here a squish, there a smash, everywhere a squish smash. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Do you see what he's making? And on that farm he had a cement mixer, E-I-E-I, flow, with a spin whirl here and a spin whirl there, here a spin, there a whirl, everywhere a spin whirl. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a truck, E-I-E-I, go. What kind of truck do they have? Is that a racing truck? Did you imagine Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald racing a truck? That's pretty awesome, isn't it? I know that is not usually the kind of farm we see for old MacDonald, is it? It's pretty awesome. So, we have time for a nice long truck story. It says, I know, one of our favorites. Now, you might have read Good Night Construction Site. This is the morning version with Mighty Construction Site by Sherri, Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld, published by Chronicle and read with permission. So instead of going to sleep, we're going to wake up. Are you ready? Down in the big construction site, 5 trucks wake to morning light. It's time to stretch. Okay, big stretch. Roll out of bed and gear up for the day ahead. They wipe their faces, greet the sun, load up, fuel up, rev up, run. They're eager to get things underway. There's a brand new job to start today. The plans unrolled. They stare in awe. The biggest thing they ever saw. A massive building so immense. This giant job will be intense. It's a lot for them to do. Too much for just a 5-truck crew. Cement mixer is thinking fast. He gives his horn a blaring blast. Oh, can you honk your horn? Honk, honk. Honk, honk, honk. Mighty trucks all hear the call. They start up in no time at all. Out on the road, they drive full steam. They rush right in to join the team. Rolling, rumbling, revving hard, 10 big trucks meet in the yard. A mighty, massive super crew. There is nothing they can't do. Look at all those trucks. Skid steers nimble, small and quick. She turns, she spins, she does a trick. Bulldozer's heavy, wide and grand. He'll push and plow to clear the land. But even he could use a hand. Skids break or bit blast, rocks to rubble. So Dozer rolls through without trouble. Two friends at work, one big, one small. They clear the way. They move it all. Each long trench is marked and planned. Excavator digs the land. Then backhoe grabs a drainage pipe and sets it down in one smooth swipe. Turn and dig, then lift and drop, then push some dirt right back on top. They set each pipe and then repeat. This duo doesn't miss a beat. Pulling up with all his might, crane truck lifts a beam to height. And then he spins his hook around, but just before it touches ground, crane truck gasps, out in surprise. He's used up all of his supplies. But what's this coming down the road? Could it be another load? Mighty flatbed revs and runs, smoothly hauling 50 tons. Down the road and over hills, her load strapped tight so nothing spills. On site, she rolls right to a stop with crane supplies all stacked on top. Flatbed trucks just saved the day. Their work can get back underway. Front end loader and dump truck pair to move great loads from here to there. Digging, lifting, hauling ground, giant piles are moved around. Loader digs and scoops his fill, then tilts it up so there's no spill. His bucket raises to the max, then beep, beep, beep as loader backs. Dirt and gravel hauled away. These pals move mountains every day. Cement mixer is working hard around the whole construction yard. Load after load, he churns and pours, makes foundation, roads, and floors. But now the concrete needs to climb. And here is Pumper, right on time. Pumper's boom unfolds, goes high, reaching up towards the sky. Fill the hopper, flip the switch, and zoom! Concrete is pushed into the boom. Up through the pipe, it does not stop. Then concrete comes out, way up top. Churn and pour and lift and fill. This team works hard with speed and skill. Rough and rugged all day long, rolling, lifting, digging strong. Each truck has a part to play to help the work get done today. Just like the plan, the job's complete. This awesome team just can't be beat. Cooperation got it done. Teamwork made it fast and fun. The new crew leaves, but on their way, crane truck waves. Great work today. The crew drives off, engines loud, feeling tired, but strong and proud. It's getting dark. The sun has set. The trucks are tired as they can get. They roll to find their cozy beds, to cuddle up and rest their heads, to close their eyes and drift away. New adventures await another day. Construction site all tucked in tight. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. That is one of my favorites. You were great listeners today for Truck Story Time. Give yourself a big round of applause. Now, a couple reminders. One is that this is the last regular week of story time. Tomorrow we are planning for outdoor pop-up family story time. So pop up outside the library, down on the library lawn. We'll be doing a family story time. Everyone is welcome. We'll be outside. Yay. It's so much fun. Everyone can come and the weather looks good. So we're planning on it. next week, we won't be doing any virtual story time. The archive will always be available, and we'll start again the end of September. But we do have a special story with a truck next week that we are planning on. So it ties in perfectly to our story time today. So next week, Monday at 10:30, we're doing a special story with a truck in cooperation with Sun Prairie Utilities. So they're going to come with a special story about a lineman working on a truck, and a lineman is going to read it, and they're going to have their bucket truck here, and it's going to be really, really cool and fun. And it's going to be actually out front a little kind of out by the library sculpture, because in order to get the bucket truck up in the library lawn, that's where it fits. And so it'll be out front there at 10:30 on Monday. So that's going to be really, really fun. And you should come to that on Monday. So tomorrow is outdoor family story time with me and Miss Sammy and Miss Melissa. And then next Monday at 10:30 is story with a truck in cooperation with Sun Prairie Utilities, which will be really fun. All right. And we also have outdoor family fun on this Thursday, which is dropping anytime from 2 to 4 to do a scavenger hunt and a craft. It'll be super fun. And don't forget, you can always do librarian's choice requests, and you can get our programs to go bags. We just have a new one available now. So now you can get either the Very Hungry Caterpillar bag or puppets, butterflies, and boats. Is that right? I might be screwing it up, but you can request that, as well as our new pro bag and our new all-star bag. They are all available now. Also, don't forget, it is not too late to sign up for the reading program, and it's also not late to complete it and become a library champion. You have all the way until August 22nd. It is not too late. Sign up now and complete it now. Come on down and get all your awesome stuff, including your library champion sign. We can't wait to look for these around the community. We love seeing them. All right. That's all my announcements for today. We will see you all soon. Bye now.